The British royal family attended an Armistice Day service today at Westminster Abbey, and another dazzling ceremony was held in London last week, honoring those lost in what was supposed to be the war to end all wars. Mark Phillips takes us there.
A bugler plays the last post on the Tower of London Wall. A flame appears, carried by one of the tower's ceremonial beefeater guards. One flame becomes two, then three. Civilian volunteers begin lighting others, first tens, then hundreds, then thousands, until a river of fire surrounds the ancient tower. 10,000 lights fill the dry moat, a tribute to the hundreds of thousands who fell in a war that ended a century ago.
The flames for me represent both the kind of spirit and the energy of all of those lost men, but also the hope of peace.
Flickering flames that represent something else too, says the tribute's designer, Tom Piper.
But also how fragile peace is and how we have to safeguard our democracy, even now.
The commemoration has a soundtrack of powerful poetry that speaks of love and death, written by a long-forgotten American. Mary Borden was a wealthy Chicago socialite who had moved to England with her British husband. When the First World War broke out, she set up and worked at a field hospital on the front lines. There meeting a British officer who would become her second husband and to whom she wrote the words that now complement the flames.
You would not falter at the last, my friend, nor put to shame your clear, courageous mind under the menace of the desolate end.
Mira Calix is the sound artist who discovered Mary Borden's poems.
I'm totally in awe of this woman. I'm so glad the world has sort of woken up to her a little bit, because too often female artists seem to vanish from history.
Now, like those she wrote about, Mary Borden is again part of the history of that terrible time. Mark Phillips, London.